Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the one-year multiple entry visa for Thailand. In a video in the past, I think I did one specifically, has that regime come to an end? And at the time I made that video, I felt, yeah, it was pretty clear that the twilight had come for massive issuance of one-year multi-entry Thai visas. And by multiple entry Thai visas, I mean a visa that's initially issued with 1 year's validity, and every time an individual travels into the kingdom on such a visa, they're accorded 90 days of lawful status therein. There was something of a sea changer, has been in the last 2 or 3 years here in the kingdom with respect to immigration policy. This has been across the board, not only within the Royal Thai Immigration Police, but also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has tightened up regulations with respect to issuance of one-year multiple entry visas. Most notably, where once honorary consulates were able to issue one-year multiple entry visas rather readily, that era has come and gone. We're no longer seeing many honorary consulates even having the ability to issue such long-term travel documents. That being said, the embassies and the consulates general we're also tightening up the restrictions with respect to who could be issued a one-year multiple entry visa. In recent weeks, it's come to my attention that various changes in both the labor laws here in the kingdom under 2 emergency decrees that have been issued within about the past 24 months, as well as various aspects of the laws regarding, I shouldn't say that, the regulations regarding issuance of one-year multiple entry visas has led me to believe that they have at least come back as something of a viable option compared to, say, the last roughly year or so. And what are we talking about? Well, for example, amity treaty companies the director or directors of an amity treaty company may be able to get a one-year multi-entry visa in the United States pursuant to simply being a director on such a company. Now, the facts and the circumstances sort of have to come into a certain alignment in order for that to occur, but it does look like that it is within the realm of possibility to go ahead and get such a visa under the circumstances. That being said, although there are certain relaxations with respect to who needs a work permit, moreover, there are many relaxations which recently have come about with respect to the scope of one's geographic area and one's scope of activity under one's work permit. There's been a lot of relaxations with respect to that. The thing to take away from this video is that although a multi-entry may, especially in an amity context, it may now be possible to get one, and it may not necessarily be required, especially for a director, that they go ahead and get a work permit. In my opinion, a work permit is pretty well essential for anybody as a practical matter who wishes to live and work in Thailand. This is especially the case with respect to subsequent visa extensions. So for the first year, for example, a multi-entry visa may be possible for an American who has a company in Thailand certified under the treaty, and they are director thereof. That being said, in the long term, an extension is generally advisable. Moreover, work permits are a good document to have. They also a visa and work permit extension, which occurs over a long period of time, may unlock certain visa and immigration benefits down the road. For example, things like permanent residence, etc. So the thing to take away from this video is, although the multi-entry may be back, and I think it's being, for lack of a better term, re-implemented because especially directors who are simply sort of based in the region and only maybe in Thailand for relatively short periods of time to conduct relatively narrow scopes of services, especially with respect to directors that just have to come in and sign something. I think certain relaxation was felt needed in order to accommodate those folks, and a multi-entry visa in order to sort of accommodate their convenience. So while this is coming back as a viable option, I would not take away from this video that one is going to see this sort of on a broad scale. I don't think every, for lack of a better term, Tom, Dick, and Harry out there is going to be able to get a one-year multi-entry visa. I think it's going to be mostly circumscribed to directors under narrow circumstances, under certain narrow types of companies. But that being said, it does appear to be back. I've received anecdotal evidence, and I've actually seen them issued now. I'm always sort of hesitant to bring that up unless I actually see one being issued. But it looks to me like the multi-entry visa may be possible, and how that's going to play out moving forward remains to be seen. But at least for now, it appears to be an option, at least in certain sets of circumstances.